I don't know. Iris, she's a very attractive woman. She really is. I mean, damn, that burgundy red dress looked amazing on her. It really do. I mean, she's smart. She's beautiful. She's beautiful. And god damn it, she is just really beautiful. But I don't know. I kind of draw the line at that. I mean, your looks can only get you so far. But for Christmas, the only thing you could buy Barry is a wallet? Oh God, you might as well have bought this man a gift card. Nuh-uh, nuh-uh. You know what? No, 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 Barry, no. Dump her right now. Don't even get her a Christmas gift. Dump her ass right now. You know what? I'm done. That's gotta be the cheat. You know, get out of here. What is going on, you guys? Thank you for joining me again on Christopher's Couch. I am Christopher, and today I'm gonna be reviewing the mid-season finale of The Flash Season 3, Episode 9, The Present. And man, you know what? Out of all the shows I'm gonna be reviewing for the mid-season, I think The Flash might be number one as far as which mid-season was best. I think the only other one that's going to give some real competition would have to be The Arrow, and I'm rooting for The Arrow. But man, this mid-season finale, it had everything. It had speedsters. It had HR. You gotta have HR for Christmas. It had eggnogs, beautiful women, beautiful dress, gods, demons, Powerpuff Girls. This episode had everything under the sun, under the moon. It even had an avatar. Come on. Oh, man. Let me get serious with you guys. Man. Just off the bat, man, 4 thumbs up for this episode. A lot happened. I mean, a lot happened. They finally discovering that Julian was alchemy, which I called that shit. I've been called that shit. But not only that, we had Jay Garrett from Earth 3 come and tag team. I'm big on tag teams, and we had this brand new faction, this tag team of the Flashes, or we gonna call them Flashes Before Your Eyes. That's what their names are gonna be. Flash Before Your Eyes. The tag team of Flash Before Your Eyes versus the God, the one and only Saboteur. Man. Oh my God. Let me say, Jay Garrett, you got some stones, man. You really do. I mean, for you to go one-on-one with this guy was laying the SmackDown and Raw on Jay Garrett. I mean, Jay Garrett didn't have a chance. This man trying to run away. Let me just say, them graphics for that shit was amazing. I mean, the graphics looked good. I mean, the guy was throwing Jay Garrett around, grabbing him, speeding to somewhere else, and just doing a bunch of shit. Just like, I was like, God damn. Watching that, I'm not gonna lie, a part of me didn't want Barry to close that box, because when Savitar is out of the box, he do some deep shit. He do some really cool shit, man. Shout out to Jay Garrett. He took them punches like a man. Hey, he deserves some of that eggnog. But he went back to his Earth, spend time with whoever he spends time with. But while he's on that Earth, back on our Earth, we still had other things going, like Wally getting his training in with Wells, and ending up at that point in time being faster than Barry when he was, I guess, at that point or whatever. I don't know. I just know them charts for Wally was way above Barry, which is kind of like a part of me is kind of getting a little bit mad about that, because I feel like all the trials and tribulations that Barry has gone through to make him the fastest man alive, I feel like they're kind of taken away a little bit because you're giving somebody like Wally, who hasn't even been through any trials and tribulations, and you're giving him all this like top-notch speed, basically saying this dude Wally didn't have to do anything to almost be, he's down there catching up to Barry's speed. So it's like, I mean, I feel like he should earn his stripes to get that stuff, but that's not what they're doing. They're just gonna give this man his stripes, and by the end of the episode, he does get his stripes. I mean, he is now and forever will be Wally, aka Kid Flash. Man, can't wait to see this tag team. Can't wait to see who he's gonna go up against. But besides that, I was a little bit pissed off by Cisco and his decision to let Savitar out of the box because he was seeing his brother. You find out that the alchemy is the Savitar, just taking over Julian's body and pretty much possessing him and trying to get a follow so he can be summoned. I don't know. That's kind of, they don't really explain that though. Like, if he's out of the box, then isn't he here? So I don't understand what his actual, like, what does that mean? I don't know about you guys. I'm kind of confused. It's just like, when he's out of the box, he is here. Like, he's a physical form. He can touch and pick up stuff and beat people up and drag them around the world. So what is his purpose as far as, like, I don't know. I think I'm kind of confusing myself. Like, it's hard to explain. Like, the way it seems like he's trying to make himself real, even though he's already real. I don't know. I don't know. Anyways, we get the tag team of Kid Flash and the Flash versus Wally and the Flash versus Savitar, which was actually pretty good too because he was down there beating the fuck out of both of them. And then, you know, as a bad guy, the bad guys always do that thing where they take their time to just end it, to just kill the good guys or whatever, and that's what he did. I mean, your claws, your two claws look like they were already sharp enough for you to fucking stab a fucking whale or Moby Dick or something like that if you wanted to. Well, from Moby Dick. But you just seemed, I mean, I guess you just had to sharpen them, make sure they were really sharpened. I mean, them toothpicks looked sharp, but I guess, I mean, they're yours, so you would know if they're actually sharp, and I guess they weren't. Anyways, besides that, I gotta say, I'm really liking H.R. Harrison Wells from Earth-19. I think that this Wells is probably my favorite Wells, really. I mean, his character is his character and personality is just real funny, and I like the guy. I kind of feel bad how some of them are still treating him, but I feel like, yeah, to me personally, I feel like he's earned his spot to be on this earth and to stay on that earth. Other than that, I mean, what else? We had Julian, his backstory on him. A bigger backstory on Savitar being the first speedster, the first person to ever gain his speed. And I like what they did when they hooked Julian up to the machine so they could talk to Savitar through Julian. And Savitar, he said that pretty much he was in that box because of future Barry. Like, everything is happening because of Barry, and Savitar was locked in that box for eternity because something that future Barry did. I guess future Barry fought him in the future and locked him in there somehow. I don't know how he would end up in the past, but you know how speedsters are. Anyways, yeah, so it's all future Barry's fault, and basically Savitar is on some I'm gonna destroy your life, like basically what Deathstroke pretty much said to Oliver Queen. I'm gonna take everything from you and then I'm gonna kill you. It's the same thing that Bane said to Batman in that last Batman movie. I'm gonna take everything from you, then you have my permission to die. And then he also used, where was I referencing that from? I can't think. I had it in my head. When he was like, one person, oh, from the originals. Yes, they're taking a page out of the originals book. This last season, the originals was based off of, someone is going, the originals being destroyed by one betraying them, another one doing this and another one doing that. They took a page from there, which I don't care. I mean, it added to the suspense of what's really gonna happen in this for this season. But the guy basically said one of the team members are gonna betray you, another one is gonna share a fate way beyond death, and then another one is gotta look at my notes for that. I had to write that shit down. Another one will fall, and one will betray him, and one will suffer a fate worse than death. Man, if I had to choose my pick of the litter of all three of those, I would probably have to say, one betray. The one that betray will probably be either Caitlyn or will probably be Caitlyn. I'm gonna say Caitlyn for that one. For the one that will fall, I'm probably gonna go with Wally, and then suffer a fate worse than death. I'm gonna say that one is gonna go to Barry. I'm gonna say that one's gonna go to Barry. Why not? Because we already saw Iris. I mean, when the Flash was throwing the Philosopher's Stone into the Speed Force, it somehow jolted him to the future. And that's real cool because he's never been to the future. He's ran in the past, he's been in the past, but he's never gone to the future. This time he goes to the future at the point in time where Savitar just kills Iris. So we know that's that, but that's not, in my opinion, I don't feel like that's worse than death. But the fact that he loves her so much that now he has to live without her, knowing that she's dead and that she won't be coming back unless he changed time, would be a fate worse than death for Barry. So that's why I think that one goes for him. For choosing the one to betray, I would say Cisco, probably because Cisco is just, he's everywhere this season. Since coming from Flashpoint, he's been a lot different. I guess you could say he's become unpredictable because of his emotions. Like this episode, he was so high on emotions about his brother that he let Savitar out the box, even though I felt like before Flashpoint, him and his brother's relationship wasn't really shit until that one time where they worked together and then it started to get good. But before that, they act like they weren't even brothers. So that's why I say him. But then again, and then that's why I say Wally would probably be the one that will fall. Because Wally is he wants to be like Barry so bad. He wants to be a speedster. He wants to be a hero so bad. I feel like when he starts actually saving people and stuff, he might get high on that power trip to the point where, kind of like in the last season of The Flash, where Barry came from the Speed Force and he acted like he was just invisible, like no one could touch him. I feel like that might be the same case with Barry. Barry might get high on that higher power. He might feel like he's invisible, invulnerable to anything, and then somehow or some way, someone or something will strip that from him, and he'll fall back down to earth and realize that he wasn't as invulnerable or invisible as he thought he was. So, man, yeah, that's gonna be my top 3 picks for the prophecy. That's what I'm gonna choose. And well, you guys can also let me know who y'all think is gonna, who you think might be following those. But man, good episode. Man, Barry, he's doing big things, moving out his parents' crib, stop sleeping on Cisco's couch. They got their own crib. Man, things are looking up for Barry, even though he knows in the future Iris might end up dying. And I just gotta say, man, I think having speed powers is probably one of the most difficult of powers, because all the things you could do, go back in time, go into the future, all these things are so tempted. Something bad happened, you're tempted to try and change it. And just knowing that there are infinite worlds, infinite earths, and infinite futures, and that every decision you make, just because you saw this one thing anything happen, you change your decision or make a different decision. Now it's like infinite other decisions or choices that has been made that takes you on a different path. So I think, man, this show is really making me realize, you know, back in the day when the kids would be like, if you could have one power out of all the abilities, you know, what would it be? This one, and I would choose speed. This one is definitely shining a light on how difficult it would be to actually have speed powers. But man, mid-season finale was definitely good. I'm gonna give it a A+. Really, I need to come up with a grading, like a grading type. I tried in like previous reviews or whatever, but I need to come up with something solid. I'll probably have something by the time that the series come back from their mid-season finales. But for this one, I'm gonna give it 4 thumbs up, and I'm gonna give it definitely a A+. And I hope you all enjoyed my review. If you have any thoughts or anything you want to share, you can comment down below or whatever. And please like, comment, and subscribe. And if you get a chance, share with your friends. Other than that, I hope you guys have a safe and amazing holiday. All right? Deuces.